Welcome back to Middle Earth, Fellowship of Adventurers. Everybody who's on the screen, who's all right, we're all here. All right.
Yeah.
Welcome back to Middle Earth. You are currently in the Chetwood, having just slain a cave troll that had come down from the mountains. You had assisted Fitch Talltree in tracking the beast, following it into the Chetwood, and you very skillfully laid a trap with a borrowed net to tame the beast and give yourselves advantage on in attacking it. You saved a small herd of sheep. Well, some of the sheep. Some of them had been eaten. But you have you've come. Once you had slain the troll, it was a perilous battle, but you slayed the troll, and I believe. Oh my gosh. No. Wait, hold on a second to get this out of here. Okay. All right. That's good. And so you found a troll, the troll lair, and some of you found, I believe, Siriandil, you discovered some gold. How many pieces of gold did you discover? You discovered 8 pieces of gold, I believe.
I have 5 in my inventory.
5 pieces of gold, because you found 6, and you gave one of them to the poor Bongo, who is, I guess, standing there, but somewhat silent. He may come in later into this session.
He got a little hit on the head.
Yeah. The piece of gold that you threw hit him on the head, and he's just having a little bit of a nap. But there was you saw this gold, and you were very greedy for it because you're poor, but you resisted. You resisted the shadow. No shadow points were given out. But as you made it back to the clearing from the troll's lair, you heard something, like footsteps, and not even footsteps, more of stomps and thuds, and they were getting louder. So that is where we are at. It's early morning. It's still fairly dark, but it's early morning. We're looking at around, between probably close to 5 in the morning. Still a few hours off from daylight. But yeah, what would the party like to do?
Were we headed somewhere?
Well, I mean, I'm saying we should probably figure out what the noise is.
Yeah, from what direction did it sound like they were coming? The thuds.
Footsteps were coming from northeast. So if you, let me close this so it doesn't show up. So if you were, if you remember, good old Fitch, he showed you this map. So no, why won't it move? Unlock. Okay, so you guys are in around here, and it was coming from this direction. This is the direction it was coming from. It was northeast, not from the direction where the troll's lair was. It was off kind of in this direction over here.
Which direction? Like north, east, north?
I mean,
Compass direction.
Yeah.
there's a compass on the map we have up currently. So
that direction. Probably more east
And-
than north.
If I ask Fitch which direction and about how long is the town of Archit from here?
Let me see. So it's about half a mile back. Oh, I gotta get the accent down. I was just talking regularly. Well, the road's about half a mile back from where we are now. If we are going to Archit, I'd say another 3 miles from where we are now.
We're in Chetwood, right?
We are in the Chetwood.
Okay.
Well, we could either wait around and see what happens, or we can just hoof it out of there.
Yeah. Get on the road.
See how well that does us.
So the original plan, what Fitch had told you, was he was going to kind of camp out until the morning, and he was going to camp out until the morning, and then take the sheep back. However, he does now hear the sound as well, and he's kind of looking to you for what your thoughts are, your ideas. He says,
I say we charge right into it and figure out what it is.
Yeah, I mean, because he seems like he's gonna stay out of their way.
I would also allow so we're in the situation we're kind of at because last session Mondel was there, Nordvinder was not. I will allow sort of a switch because currently we have Nordvinder and Mondel is not here.
Oh.
So I'll allow a switch of personnel. So Nordvinder, you're in, Mondel is out. We'll allow a kind of a fourth wall break in a switch of personnel.
For convenience.
Yes, very, very convenient. Somehow we are we're making this work. As
I
you're
say-
discussing this, you see probably like quarter of a mile out, or you can I actually can't see. No, it's dark.
Yeah, through the trees.
Yeah, wait a second. Never mind. You can't hear anything.
My
You
elf
can't
eyes
see-
can
you-
spy.
You can't see anything, but you can hear the noise is getting closer.
I say maybe we have somebody like climb a tree and see if they can see anything, something like that.
Charge right into it.
Send somebody out. Send somebody out.
It is dark. So you have an elf who can see fairly well in the dark. Because your perception scores aren't. You don't have disadvantage.
How
on
dark?
perception check.
Would you say it is a dim light?
Yes, I would say it's dim.
Okay, I will attempt to scamper up the tallest nearby tree.
You got a tree that's
And-
fairly large size right about here. You scamper up. You can you're light on your feet. You can see out. You can get to a place that's pretty visible, at least through the leaves.
And I survey the surrounding area.
Kind of looking in the direction where the sound is coming from.
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead and make a perception check.
Oh, first roll. 13.
Ooh, 13. So you can see pretty well in the forest. You can see out pretty far. Your elf eyes are trained and keen. You do notice there is not a really a clearly seen path, but you do notice that there is a trail of birds that have been basically uprooted from their spot. They're starting to fly up from the trees, and there's a scattering of birds that is kind of, you can see where they're coming from, and it's fairly close to you. So something has scattered the birds, and looks like it's a rather large something.
Interesting. All right. Well, I come back down from my tree and relay this information to the rest of the company.
I'd figure chances are it's probably another troll.
In that case, I don't want to fight another troll, so I say we get out of here.
It's the only large creature I can think would be prowling around.
So which direction would Archit be?
Archit would be northwest.
Northwest. Okay. Okay. So not in the direction of the.
Not in the direction of the noise. Yeah.
We could pack up and head that way. If we don't want to deal with this.
Good to me. Sounds good to me.
Well, it's getting close to day, right?
It's probably about 2 hours till sunrise. 2 hours till sunrise. Let me make sure that's true. Yeah. Yep. You're looking at about 2 hours, 2.5 hours till sunrise.
Yeah, I think we should move.
Yeah, let's head to town.
So, Fitch does say to you, if if you're looking to take cover in Archid, I'll be honest, it's not the most defensible position. However, there will be more fighters there. There will be some people who would be able to help us fight off or defeat a troll. So if we want to try and make it there, it will be difficult. These sheep might be. we might have to leave these sheep behind, at least for the time being, if we want to make it back alive. Unless any of you are super skilled at carrying sheep along. Any thoughts?
I'm not very strong.
I don't actually know exactly how strong my character is.
Any of you good with animals? Any type of be able to tell them to like move on or scatter or
What?
Yeah, I can do that.
oh, that'd be great if you could tell them to either hide or run back home.
I can tell them to come with us.
Oh, that'd be good. That'd be good.
Could I also get some? What season is it?
It's spring. It's March.
Okay. If there's any fallen leaves or twigs, I'd like to try and cover our tracks as best as I can as we go in a different direction.
So at this point, we are in a little bit of a predicament. So this creature is, whatever it is trying to find you. So your group, you have 6 people and a herd of sheep.
Very inconspicuous.
Very inconspicuous. You are trying to get out of there as quickly as possible. And so you are going to attempt to leave quickly, quietly, and cover up your tracks. So if some of you, we're looking at about a 3.5 mile trip to Archit. So I'm gonna say there's probably gonna be, so that you're gonna have a check right off the bat to see if you can stealthily make it out and cover your tracks. So if we'll do 2 checks. One will be a nature check. Actually, let's see. One is going to be a stealth check. One will be a stealth check. Then one will be a hunting check. So who?
What does everyone have on stealth? Because I have +6.
Yeah, no. You got that.
I lost my character sheet, so
Would it be like a
Hold on, Lucas, hold on.
like a group stealth where if it's like half or more,
Yes.
succeed?
Yes. Because you will all be.
I guess we all have to roll things.
Yes, and it'll have to do with half of you. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if 4 fail, you fail. And because it's a kind of you're in the woods, you're working to cover up your tracks. If you would, instead of stealth, you would rather use nature, a nature check. If whichever one is higher, you could
Yes.
choose.
In place of stealth?
Yes. So we'll do that instead of doing 2 checks. We'll just do a group stealth check. But since you are in the woods, you could choose. Ooh, that succeeds. Siriandel succeeds. So that's 1 success. Nordvinder succeeds. 2 successes. And then
That's
Fitch
20,
also
right?
has to make a roll.
I'd be really disappointed if I failed a stealth check at this point.
So many papers. What is? Oh, okay. All right. We'll see what his modifier is. I think he has a decent bit of stealth, but I need to check.
I'm guessing, Lucas, you don't know what your stealth stat is?
I do.
no, I lost my.
Airy, you have a 0 stealth, and you have a +2 nature. So you could have a +2 for a nature check.
All right, what dice do I roll?
A D20. D20 to see if you can either nature your. Oh my goodness!
well,
You would have been
gives you
fine
that.
either
19.
way. So 21, that succeeds. So that's 3 successes. So if Grognir, if you succeed, then it doesn't even matter what Fitch's roll is.
Gambling.
Yes.
Oh, I clicked wrong. My bad. Bro. Ow!
Okay, so it does matter knows? It does matter what Fitch rolled.
I don't think I rolled good once.
Aha, Fitch Talltree. Oh, okay. Hold on. Okay, stealth, dexterity. He has a +2, which means he fails. So let's see. We'll roll for Bongo, and Bongo has good stealth. I want to say Bongo has
+10.
he has a plus.
What?
He has a +5 to stealth.
That's some pretty good stealth.
He has a +5 to stealth. So let's clear that. Ooh, 24. 24. So 4 out of 6 succeed. You are able, your whole group, along with the sheep. Wait, actually, before that,
I have to roll for the sheep.
So the sheep have to make a roll.
go ahead and make an animal handling check, Siriondil, to see if you can get the sheep to cooperate.
25.
Oh my goodness! Yeah, the sheep. Please, where are we going? And
Follow me.
of course. And they follow along very well, actually. A remarkably well-trained sheep. So you're able to make it, say, 1.5 miles through the woods. You're moving very stealthily as a group. You're able to stay on the right track. Fitch is able to guide you in the right direction. You can hear the sound still. It sounds like they've dropped back a little bit, but it hasn't gained on you at all. So the sound is dropped away a little bit. So you only have 2 miles left till you can make it to Archit. So let's see. Everybody roll again. See if we can continue on the track. See if we can
Another nature
nature / stealth. Yes.
15. Oh.
Ooh. It's 1 success.
Okay.
I think
15.
I'm gonna say either
15
way.
success.
14.
14
Tell if
is
I
a
got.
success. You have a
I guess that's
+2
a
to
6.
nature. So yeah, that's a fail. So that's 3 successes. As long as
Oh no, it's a 9.
Either Fitch or Bongo succeed. So the whole group has succeeded. Go ahead and make another animal handling check.
Yes. I would love
The
to.
sheep are getting confused. You have to rally them again. Rally the sheep.
15.
Yeah,
The sheep have been corralled. You are moving so stealthily through the woods, covering your tracks excellently. As a group, you are performing admirably. In fact, the sound is starting to get a little bit quieter. It's dropping away. You're moving very, very quickly. And I am actually going to roll for the thing, whatever it is. Make sure it doesn't have any. No, it's not. It's not built for hunting. It's really not.
Well, I guess it's not friendly then.
Well, I mean.
No, it just wants to say hi.
What if it is friendly?
Okay. So we'll say at the rate you were going to go 1.5 miles, probably took you like, and go quietly too, so you're not moving really quickly. Probably took an hour, we'll say. So you have probably an hour and a half till daybreak.
So if we do that again, it'll be day and we'll be fine.
You probably.
Assuming it's a troll. What? Oh, yeah. What? Yeah. What's it? What?
The sound gets quieter. You can't hear it quite as well. It may or may not have a negative 2. So. All right. You all succeeded that. You make it another mile. This is the last check of your you're able to make it through the woods. And in fact, in the distance, you can kind of see a little bit of a glow, maybe from some huts that are spread out. Fitch makes a motion. He points. He can see some of the beginnings of the thing. It's only a mile off. So this is the last check to make before you make it to Archit.
Come on. I sold. I'm sorry.
Oh no.
Oh.
Okay.
Selling.
Oh. All right. So that's 2 successes. 1 fail. Let's see. This is for Bongo. That's a 6. That's a success. So that's 3 successes, as long as Fitch doesn't fail, and he does not.
Yes.
He does not. All right.
Do I need to corral the sheep?
Corral the sheep. Make sure the sheep are gonna make it. Oh,
27.
the sheep love you so much. They are at your heels. They're being as quiet as possible. The sheep are they're not even bleeding. They're just silent. And as the sun rises, you hear the sound no more. The sound fades away into the woods. You're not sure if whatever is following you has given up the chase, or maybe something bad has happened to it. But as the sun rises, Fitch lets you know that you've made it into Archit, and you see you've been in all of the different towns that kind of surround Bree Hill. You were in Bree, you were in Staddle, Coombe, and you've made it to Archit. Archit is by far the smallest of the towns, and it is probably only about 20 huts, kind of cabins that are kind of surrounding in this place. Hidden under the southern boughs of the Chetwood, Archit lies all but invisible under the forest. Fewer than 20 cabins make up what can barely be called a proper village. The locals greet each other outside with grim glances. It is a very suspicious townspeople, but you guys are... Very few townspeople are actually out because it's very early. It's like 7:30 in the morning. But the ones who do see your group kind of rush into the village notice that you're with Fitch, and they kind of give you a pass. So as your band of 6 travelers walk into the village, they're with your herd of sheep. You're able to walk into the village, and it's no bigger, like it's a bigger clearing than kind of the clearing that you were in at the troll battle, but there's kind of, small cabins here and there that you've come to. but not much is going on right now. Let's see if I can pull up. Do I have an Archit? I don't even know if I have an Archit. Oh, what?
Back in the
What is
tavern.
going on here? Oh, no.
The prancing pony.
This is where you're supposed to be. So you have made it to Archit. This is just let me pull up another photo before we get to. Well, Fitch tells you, he's like, oh, thank you so much. I appreciate all your work. This was incredible. I can't imagine this turning out much better. We haven't had to fight any other trolls, but that footsteps certainly worry me, but hopefully we left it in the daylight and it is turned to stone. Let me take care of the sheep. Elf, I thank you so much for corralling them. I couldn't have done that myself. So I'll take them. I believe I might know whose sheep these belong to. See if I can go wake them, and if you like, you can stay. There's an inn right over there that you could stay at. If you want, it's called the Green Fletcher Inn. Right over there, you could refresh yourselves, get some much needed drink and food. You've been on quite the journey. So you're welcome to go over there and find yourself some victuals and refresh yourselves and maybe find some news. I believe you had a quest already that you were taking care of. You could go over there and see if you could find out any information. We'd be happy to help you.
Sounds great to me.
Is there an image of the town?
I am looking for it. There's not, believe it or not, you are in a place that the Lord of the Rings does not go. So this is all new information. My photo is gone, and the one to the the one here, I have this. Where you're at. The names are different, but it'll still work. So are you what is your plan?
Settle down, start a family.
I just got back. What happened?
You made it to Archit. Fitch ran off with the sheep. He thinks he knows who they go to. He said that you're welcome to go to the Green Fletcher Inn and revive yourselves with some refreshments. There's drink and food there. But it's, sun is rising. Is Extrinix playing Undertale? Did everybody else get that? Well, not that you needed a big dwarf. So here's Archit. Like I said, there's very few houses. The Green Fletcher Inn is in this group of houses here. And then there's a couple other places that you would be able to go, but you don't know about them yet. Let's see the names.
I go up to the barkeep and say, "What's the word?"
He kind of looks at you a little bit strangely because came through the doors. He didn't see that you came in with Fitch, and he kind of gives you a little bit of a strange look, and he's like, "We don't get strangers here that often. Where do you come from?"
Strange folk from strange places. We're from Bree,
Bree.
or at least that's where we just came from. Yes.
Ah.
Actually, well, we just came from the woods, but
At night. Few people venture into the Chetwood at nighttime. You must be a strange bunch. No offense.
I would say brave.
Brave. Aye. We could use with a little brave folk in here, but you want anything? We have plenty of food, if that be your liking, or drink, if you would so desire.
I would love some. What's on the menu?
Well, we have a fine beer. We just got a shipment in from Bree, actually. Some Southern Star, if you're into to smoking pipes, if you'd like. We have some new lamb chops that just got delivered. If you would like those.
And how much would this run me?
We have very fair prices here. In fact, well, if 5 copper could get you a good meal.
Good.
So I suppose I could spare a copper.
So you can get a meal for 5 copper, and that would feed you for the morning.
I mean,
I'm down to 11 copper. I slap my coins onto the table. Not one of the fake one that like looks like look like silver.
Yeah,
but
yeah. One of the. So, usually, if you're getting, so 5 copper. Actually, hold on. Let me make sure that I'm getting this right, because this inn is cheaper than the Prancing Pony. It's very, very small. There's very few rooms if you wanted to stay here, and the bar is very, very small. If you want a meal, and that comes with food, actually, it would be just 1 copper, because Prancing Pony would be 3 for a drink and food, and if you want to get some pipe weed. But this would be just 3 copper for all 3, or just 1 copper for all 3.
okay. I take my 4 other pieces of copper back.
Well, there's really nobody in the inn at the moment. There's nobody at the bar. It's just the barkeep, and he looks like he just woke up. So there's 3 tables that you can sit at, and they're all empty.
Is there a weaver in town by any chance? So I could I pull out this broken net that I need to return to.
I was wondering if you were gonna fix that. The barkeep looks at. He's like, "Well, not just a weaver. There's a couple of jacks of all trades, so to speak. We don't do much weaving on our own, but I believe there's somebody who could fix it. They live. She lives right across the middle of the square, actually.
And who would this be?
Jess. She does all of our fixing of pools and nets and such. She would be able to take care of it.
Sounds good. Is everyone else with me, or am I just in here all by myself?
My bad, I was muted.
Aries been distracted looking at the menu the whole time.
Or is everybody ordering food, or is just Siriandel?
I mean, I got, I believe, 20 silver pennies to spare.
I have no idea how much money I have, and
you also have Grognir some money that you made from trading that one day. So I think you have a little bit more than.
Plus 4. I think I have 24.
Yeah.
Minus 1 copper. Okay. Okay, yeah, I took notes. Okay. Yeah, I do the meal too.
Well, 1 copper for everybody will get you some food, some drink, and a use of pipe weed. So I'm not sure who all is proficient in pipes, but you could get some pipe weed as well.
Do I have pipes? I don't think I have pipes.
How
I think
much
I used to have pipes.
how much money do I have?
You have 20 silver to start out with. I don't think... I'm not sure if you've spent any, but you would have 12 starting.
Okay.
Because you are a dwarf. So you have 20 silver to start with. And I think Bongo is proficient with pipes. Mondo is proficient with pipes, and I think that's it. So the 2 people who are not here are proficient with.
What are the benefits of using or getting a meal?
You
At this
well,
place?
You don't starve to death.
Yeah, you do. Part of it's just RP. The other part is you don't go hungry because the last meal that you had, you've traveled. You've traveled like 15, 20 miles. Wait, how far have you traveled? You've traveled probably at least 20 miles in a very in one night, and fought a troll. So, whatever. If you want to replenish your.
Yeah, I'll buy a meal.
Okay.
And like technically speaking, like you can go a certain number of days until you start becoming exhausted or something.
Hold on, let me see if I can find that.
3+ con mod days without food, after which going a day causes a level of exhaustion.
It's, by all means, go without.
I too will buy one. How much is it?
It's 1 copper for drink and food.
Copper.
And
That's double.
like weed if you want.
I'm not sure what I would do with that.
Your two companions who have pipes are not present.
Quickly, so I'm stealing from our companions that are either asleep or not here.
Yeah. So currently, where you're at, you guys you guys get your meals. there's nothing else happening, so the barkeep is able to bring them out pretty quickly. He's the only person who works there, so it takes a little bit longer than if there's other people working, but just him. He brings them out. You have your meals, drinks, and you're sitting down at one of the 3 tables that's there at the Green Fletching Inn, I believe. So whatever you would like to go and do, you have the table, so to speak. Fitch has not returned yet. He must still be out trying to herd those sheep. So you have
The Green Fletching Inn.
Let me make sure. Arches is home to the Green Fletcher Inn. Green Fletcher. As you walked in, it's a very homely place. It's very small. There's a couple of hunting trophies that are hung up. There's some taxidermy animals. A couple of foxes. There's a big deer with some huge antlers. There is also underneath the deer, there's a beautiful bow that looks like the same one or the same type of bow that Fitch used in your fight with the troll. And yeah, so there's it looks like it's more of like it's not quite like a real like living town. It's kind of more like a hunting outpost type thing that's going on. Much more rustic than Bree, which you've seen in the daylight. You are further away. Well, actually, you might be. Maps. Let's see. Okay. Well, that's a big map. Okay, hold on.
You said no one else is in the inn except for us.
Nope, just you and the barkeep. So, you are technically closer to, like, Weathertop and the Forsaken Inn, but you're not on the road anymore. So, if we're looking at like, traveling capabilities, you probably have to make it back to the road, or it would be more dangerous terrain that you would be traveling through to get to those places. Barkeep is kind of looking at your party as they eat. He's kind of just eyeing you, not suspiciously, but just kind of curiously. And he comes up to you and he talks to Nordbinder because he just seems more approachable than the rest of your party. And he says, "So, what brings you to Archid?"
We were just brought here because someone asked us to help with the troll problem in the forest.
Troll problem?
And this was... Yeah.
Does it happen to be the forester, the Fitch? Is that him?
Mm-hmm. That's the one.
So you came through with him. I didn't know that. Well, here's your money back. Did you take care of the troll?
At least one.
Yeah, at least one.
Oh. That would be evil tidings if there was more than one, but if you've taken care of the troll, then please, by all means, you can eat free here. Here's your money back. So he does give you your copper pieces back.
Well, thank you for your hospitality.
Of course. Any friend of Fitch is a friend here and is welcome here. And you've done a great service to us. We have very few materials and flocks here, and so any troll that comes through is devastating to us. But we're very grateful that you've taken it upon yourselves to help rid the forest of trolls. It's become very evil in the last few even months. The forest has grown more evil than it used to be. Life is difficult in this. You can tell we don't have much protection here, but Fitch does his best. His father was a great man, but he was not equal to the trials of the forest. There's many stories of how he died fighting for us, but we are appreciative of Fitch and all that he does.
Well, I must say, as we were on our way, we did hear some ominous noises in the forest after we dispatched the first troll. But I'm sure it's fine. You have nothing to worry about.
He looks at you a little bit strange. And he's like, "Okay, thank you very much."
I'll be taking my copper back now.
He's like, "Bruh." Well, he goes back to his cleaning. It's not really anything that needs cleaned. He's just trying to keep busy, because again, there's nothing here. But are you guys kind of finishing up with your meals? Kind of well fed. Fitch does come back in. He sits down. He looks a little bit exhausted. I think there's might be some wool behind his ears. Looks like he's had a little bit of a difficult time getting the sheep back to their rightful owners. But he sits down. He's like, "Oh, Elf, I don't know how you did it. Those sheep were mighty difficult to wrestle, but I think we've got them back to their owners."
Good job, Fitch.
Well, where are you going from here? What's your plans? Are you gonna stay here for a while? We'd be happy to have you.
It's up to you guys.
I'd just like to get this net fixed up real quick, and then we can be on our way, maybe.
Heard that you were trying to find somebody. Is that?
Oh yes, we were looking for a Bill Belsap, husband of Cherry.
Oh, yes. He'd been taken, kidnapped. I've heard. Do you have any leads? Is there anything that I would be able to do to help you?
I think he's been taken to the Forsaken Inn.
Oh, that's quite a journey. Oh, that's quite a journey, especially from here. You'd have to make it back to the road to make it there safely, or at least faster. But do you have anywhere that you're going before then, or are you making that journey straight?
I think Nordivinder wanted to do. I'm not entirely sure.
I don't remember the name of the place. It's the tower we need to go to, right? The place that was an outpost, or being used as an outpost by...
Weathertop, I believe.
Yeah, that's the one. I couldn't remember the name.
Weathertop is it's about halfway to the Forsaken Inn. Is there somebody that you're meeting there? It's the Rangers, I hear, such as yourself, use it as a post to leave messages and group together to have meetings.
We are indeed meeting someone there, I believe.
Well, I can't go with you on that trip, but but I mean, if there's anything that you need here that's, of course, not too much of value, we'd be happy to supply you with rations if you need them, or any supplies. You have a net that needs fixed that you use to trap the troll. We'd be happy to supply you either with to repair the net. Not sure that you're stopping by to give that man his net back, but
Of course, I'm planning on going back to wherever it was.
but we would be happy to give you all the things that you would need.
I would like some rations. That would be nice.
Yeah, so you can get rations here at the inn. Like you said, like the barkeep said, they've gotten a shipment in. They would be happy to supply you with up to 3 more days rations for everybody. If you
Sweet.
So the rations are given out. The barkeep goes back. The majority of it is made up with no greens. They don't have a lot of fields here. It's a lot of meat, dried berries and such, some jerky, and they also have a little bit of cram. So you guys can have some cram. Grognir, you would this is the food of your home. Cram is actually made by your people, so you
What is
feel
it, like spam, but like
well.
packet?
I'll say that it's biscuitish. It's made with flour and it's really dense. It's triple or double baked, so it keeps indefinitely. Doesn't go bad, but it's not that tasty. It's kind of just
I mean,
food. It's more of an
matter.
exercise in chewing. So
how many of those can I get?
you can get 3 days of worth of it. 3 days worth of rations.
Oh, yeah, 3 days worth of cram. I'll take it.
Yep.
Do we have like lamps or lanterns?
You could get them here. Yeah, you'd be able to get some. They probably don't have that many. So I would say that you could half of you could get a lantern. Like that.
Just looking at like the gear section. Get some ceiling wax, a signal whistle, some soap.
I mean,
Ooh, do they have
actually-
the whistles? That might be kind of awesome to have.
Wait a second. So torches, you can get 10 for a copper piece. So everybody can. A lantern is 5 silver pieces. A hooded lantern is 5 silver pieces. Probably not gonna find it here. And a bullseye lantern is 10 silver.
Oh, some manacles if we run into another one of those hoodlums.
Get a steel mirror. Actually, there's no mirrors in this place. This is the Outback. You could get a pocket handkerchief if you wanted. Some
10-foot pole.
Some saddlebags for your old decrepit horse.
Yeah, wait, did we leave our horses back in Bree?
Yeah, they're at the Prancing Pony Inn.
Why don't we just ride him out here?
Couldn't tell you. You guys left in
We had
quite a
horses.
hurry.
We had horses.
You had one pony and one old horse.
So if we were to go back to Bree, would we have to go back through the forest, or can we skirt around the forest to get to Bree, and then take our horses, and then go back on the road to the tower?
So if you were looking to start out from here to go to Weathertop, you could do it. However, it would be considered Darklands. And so it would actually technically be easier for you looking. So this is difficult to tell. But you're currently in the Chetwood, which would technically be considered Darklands. So it would actually be easier for you to go back to Bree if we wanted to do a journey. It would be easier for you to go back and go towards, because you would actually have to go out further around this considered perilous area, which is the Midgewater Marshes, to get to Weathertop.
Like the way that sounds. Perilous.
Perilous area, yeah. That perilous areas are perilous. And it makes it more difficult to get through them, and you actually have to stop in those areas and have an event resolution. But so it would probably be easier for you to go back to Bree, and you could, if we wanted to do a journey, you could make it there by the end of the day, depending on how your pathfinding checks go.
I'm cool with that.
So, if you're planning to go back to Bree, and like stop there, you could do that. It would be a pretty simple journey. I think it would just be one pathfinding check, and as long as you succeeded it, you could get back there without any trouble. It would be a day's journey, but you can make it there by the end of the day, and it would be nighttime. If you wanted to start out from here and like technically go back to Bree, but then just go through and to Weathertop, you could also do that. Or if you wanted to go through the Darklands, you would be able to do that as well. Make it to Weathertop, you could do that.
Where's the other map?
The MS Paint one?
I think so. Yes.
Yeah. So if you're looking at this, the Midgewater Marshes are here. Weathertop is like just on the other side of it. This is just a map of Breland.
And was it Staddle or Combe where I got the net from?
You got the. Oh, I just wrote this down. You got the map, or the. I want to say it was Staddle, because it was like you didn't find one in Bree, and I think you found one in Staddle.
Because if it's not too much, we could just stop by there real quick and then get back on the road.
I mean, you could keep it too if you wanted to.
No, I am an honorable man. I keep my word.
I really wanted to give you shadow points, but that's okay. Yeah, okay. So yeah, so you're able to find somebody to fix it. Jessie, she's an old seamstress. She fixes up the net, gets back to you. Through all the gathering of stuff and kind of chatting with Fitch, it's probably it's probably like 10 in the morning by the time the net is fixed, and you are, if you want to, ready to depart. So if you wanted to, you could leave. It's around 10. If you are going back to Bree, that is just a day's journey, but you would be able to make it there before the end of the day. If you're going, if you're saying that, like, in our journey we're going to pass through Staddle and then just drop the guy, give the guy his net back, and then just keep going, we could just kind of work that into one journey, and then you could head out to Weathertop as a part of the same journey if you didn't want to stop. It's up to your discretion.
That sounds fine.
Yep, that's good.
So, if we are going to do a journey, we'll have to do some checks.
Oh boy.
And this is my favorite part, where you guys could get some things could happen. So with journeys, we haven't done journeys, but what you would need to do is you have 4 roles. You have a guide, you have a hunter, you have a lookout, and you have a scout. So all of those things need to be taken care of. One person could do multiple roles, but they would have to do it at disadvantage.
Yeah, what I have in my notes is that Nordavinder is the guide and hunter, Bongo is the scout, and I'm the lookout.
Yes.
Yeah, 'cause this is my favorite land, isn't it? So
You let me check, because if you had started out from Bree, you would have been in Cardalin.
favorite land.
You are still in Cardalin. You kind of went closer to Rudour, but you're still the Chetwood. When we're looking at like lands, it could be both. So you are in Cardalin, which is your favorite land, which means that you can take on multiple roles without disadvantage, which is too bad for me, but that's okay. So we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 days journey is what you're looking at starting, which okay, all right. So here, let's see. Okay. This.
And if I only use my rations every other day, I would only use 3 rations.
Oh, there you go. So, because you already have, yeah, you just, yeah.
So just use up the ones I just got.
You just got, yep. So I think I have the right piece for this. Okay. So you are currently in the Chetwood. If you were going to make it back to Bree, that's 1, and then 1. Can't draw. Okay. What? I don't know what's going on. I have 0 idea what's going on. Okay. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is really stupid. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, or 6. All right, this is dumb. I don't know. Bruh, I just want you to move. Okay. Oh, this is. And then 6. Okay, so this is. This is so dumb. Why wouldn't it let me draw? Okay. This is what the path that you're looking at taking. Let me see if I can redo this. So you're looking at 6 squares, which, if you make the right pathfinding checks, would mean that you could make it through with just one event happening. However, if you fail those pathfinding checks, then there would be more.
So I just need to make like a perception roll or something.
Yeah. So let's go through this. Is this what you're looking at going at?
Yes.
Okay. So here we go. Your plan is to stop in Staddle and give the nice man back his net that has been repaired. Bonus brownie points to you for doing that. So here we go. I am going to need a pathfinding check. Journeys can be dangerous and exciting as the traveling company experiences along the way a number of events represents threats and unexpected occurrences. If a pathfinding check fails, the event occurs 2 hexes away along the journey path. If it fails by 5 or more, the event occurs only 1 hex away. If it succeeds, it takes place 3 hexes away. If it succeeds by 5 or more, it occurs 4 hexes away. So. So who is doing the pathfinding checks?
I don't know.
I'm not sure what is the lookout just because there's different roles. What?
So there's the guide, the hunter, the lookout, and the scout. So who is the pathfinder, or the guide? The guide.
I think that's Nordivinder.
Nordivinder. Okay. So here's what you're gonna have to make a pathfinding check. So that would be your travel skill.
Okay. I assume a d20.
Yes, d20 with your travel modifier.
22.
22. Okay, that succeeds by 5 or more. So it occurs. The event occurs 4 hexes away. So you make it to Staddle. You give the man back his net. He's very appreciative.
I mean, mighty handy actually. And there were no issues. It was a perfectly good net. It came in clutch, one might say.
Clutch,
as the kids would say.
Starting at current position, the company proceeds towards its destination. The last hex is reached by counting. That seems pretty straightforward. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, and an event occurs. Now, this is where it gets fun, because I'm going to roll a D3. So if it's a 1 or well, actually I can just do, yeah. So I'm gonna roll this. If it's a 1 or 2, it's a 1. 3 or 4, it's a 2. Saying so many numbers, I'm getting confused.
5 and a 6, it's a 3.
6 and 3. So if it's a 1, it's the scouts is the target. If it's 2, it's the lookout. If it's a 3, it's the hunters. Okay.
Not 2.
It is a 3, which means it is
Nope.
it's the lookouts, right? Here's how this is going to work. You, as the lookout, who is the lookout?
Me.
All right. Siriandil, you are going to have to make a event check. You're on the road, which means it's a DC 10. That's easy,
Okay.
right? It's easy. If it were to be hard terrain, it would be a DC 20. If it's open terrain, that would be a DC 15. So here's how this works. You are going to roll a...
Please say perception.
It's a perception.
Unless it's a 1 or a 2, I succeed.
It's a perception. So what is going to happen? Determine event. To determine event, the Loremaster must check the map to see where the region is. If it is within a borderland, the roll is made with advantage. If it's within a dark land, made with disadvantage. Ooh. We are in just a regular land, which is that. Yeah. Okay. So we're just in wildland. So it's just a straight D20 roll. So roll result is then checked on the journey event table below. All right. So I get to roll. So this is okay. Low is bad. High is good. Oh. You guys, you are so lucky. What the heck? Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. I really wanted something bad to happen. Okay. So you...
A guy stops along the road and gives us a bunch of money.
It's almost better than that, because as you are traveling along the road, you all are having a great time. You're just walking along the road. This is an easy trip. You're getting close to your destination. You're already past halfway of your journey, and you see something that none of you ever experienced. This is a simple thing. You, after it's rained a little bit, you guys see a rainbow in the clouds.
Pot of gold.
You guys see a rainbow. All of you are just filled with this feeling of elation that you're just enjoying the walk. You're seeing rainbow. It's a joyous sight, and so you're just elated that you get to be a part of this beautiful quest, saving. You're doing good. You're progressing. You're trying to save this man. So you all get, if this check succeeds, this is a perception. If it succeeds, you all get an inspiration. If it fails, you don't get it. So, Siriandil, you're going to make a perception check. I think the way this works is if you see the rainbow, maybe.
Okay.
So.
Okay, I have a 90% chance. Don't fail me now. Okay, 14.
Okay, 14. You
I
succeed.
thought that was the one.
Everybody gets an inspiration that you can use.
Yes.
So what an inspiration is you can use it to give yourself advantage, right? Or can you use it to inspiration is you can use it to give yourself advantage on a check. whether it be an ability check, a saving throw, right, or an attack roll.
Any D20 test.
Any D20 test.
Although I think like the new version, it can be like a reroll.
Okay.
In 2014, it's like a give yourself advantage.
Okay. So we'll say that you can re-roll any check that you make. So if you fail a check, you can decide to re-roll that check, and you can use the highest result.
Sure.
So everybody gets one of those, which is
Question.
huge. That's crazy. That's crazy. Oh, that's unfortunate for me. But
I do have a question.
so, you're 4 hexes in, so 1, 2, 3, 4. You're gonna have to make another pathfinding check. The only way that you fail this is if it is if you fail this pathfinding check by more than 5. Which
What's the
DC?
on it? Yeah.
Well, you are entering Darklands. So the DC
If he fails, he just immediately uses his inspiration.
I know, that's what I was thinking. It is a disadvantage, which means so you're going into this, or actually, wait, hold on. So you're it's a DC 10. Straight roll, I believe, because you're technically still on the road at this point. You're entering the Darklands, but at this point you're not there. So it is a straight roll, DC 10.
I just can't fail by 5 or more.
Just can't fail by 5.
So the only way I lose this is if I roll a 1.
Hey, it could happen.
Alright, here we go.
Ooh, okay.
Whoa.
You succeed, which means the event would take place 3 hexes away, but you reach Weathertop before the next event would take place. So, your party, Nordvinder, has guided your party expertly. You can see the hills start to kind of appear. You can see Weathertop. You're drawing close by the end of the 6th day. You've made it to Weathertop. Weathertop is a hill that has been abandoned for a long time. There used to be a tower on top of it that the Men of the West used to hold as kind of an outlook. It's called in latter days. It had a long forgotten name, but now the Rangers of the North use it maybe to leave messages or have meetings there, to camp out in some dark lands. So Nordvider has led your company all the way from Bree to Weathertop.
We brought our horses, right?
With the help, yes, you did say that you brought your horses. So you have your old decrepit horse, and you have your fiery young pony with you as well. You made it to Weathertop. Means scene change.
Oh, wow.
This is Weathertop. What? It let me draw then. The heck? What's the matter with this thing? Okay, it's fine. Okay, all right. You've made it to...
So like this is the bottom down here, and then we could like go up this way.
You can go up the stairs. So where would you like to Where would you like to be?
I say we go straight into the tower.
Good as plan as any, I suppose.
So you start walking up.
Is that where we think the guy's in prison?
No, this is Nordivinder's, where he's supposed to meet with chieftain of something.
So back in the pony, after you had come back from beating up John Verney, Arvigil met, or one of the rangers told Nordvinder that the chieftain of the Dunedain wanted to meet with him at Weathertop. So this is where he would meet. So if you guys are headed up the steps, before you make it, so you make it up the first switchback, and you hear, well, actually, before you hear it, does everybody want to, or what's everybody's? No, it wouldn't
Passive.
be. Yeah, passive, but it's not passive because it's something else.
Well, if it's like a skill, you can just...
You hear a call, but you're not sure if it's a bird call or if it's like a whistle or something. So
Gareth!
so go ahead and roll nature checks. Or nature checks, or if you just want to roll like a straight. What would it be? I mean, nature is intelligence, or if you wanted to, maybe roll like a hunting, maybe, if that was a better, or like a straight wisdom check.
I mean, I have a +5 to hunting and my int is -1, so
Yeah, if you wanted to do that, I would.
25.
Okay.
9.
It is it's not a bird call. It's somebody whistling from off to the left of the first switchback.
Left, so
Trying
like
to get your attention.
for here.
Yeah.
I'll crank my neck 90 degrees.
See if you can find it. So you're looking in that direction, see if you can see anybody.
Mhm.
Go ahead and roll a perception.
26.
Again, your elf eyes are excellent, trained, and you see a man. He is pretty well hidden, but you're able to make out somebody who is dressed much the same as Nordvinder. Dark cloak, kind of very earthy colors. He looks much the same, looks older, but he is seems to be trying to get your attention. He's down the hill, so he's kind of at the edge of the forest where
So we would have to go back down the stairs.
have to go back down the stairs. Yes. I would also say if you're seeing this guy, Nordvinder, you also recognize that this was somebody calling. So if you wanted to try and see where this call is coming from, you could as well. Or if Siriandil like told you that it's a guy over there, you could also.
I mean, I could do both. Check first.
Yeah, if you want to try and.
I assume that's what check is that?
Perception.
Okay. Cool. Great. Perfect.
Rip.
8.
You can't spot
I can point him out.
Okay.
There's a strange man over there.
So Nordvinder, you're able to spot him with the help of Siriandil, and you recognize him as your chief. That is Aragorn.
Okay. I'll do this information. Are we gonna go over to? Well, that's what I'm gonna do.
Are you all gonna follow Nordvinder towards Aragorn?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nah, I'm just gonna sit here.
Slide down the mountainside.
That would be a bit of a steep drop. As you do, you are able to make it to him, and he hasn't said anything yet, but he is very clearly trying to get you to come as quickly as possible over to him, possibly because something is wrong. So all right. What is Nordvinder? What's your AC?
Oh boy. 14.
Why? Why are you curious?
14, you said?
Yep. 14.
Okay. All right. Just curious. Okay. Okay. All right.
Is this an ambush? Is there another troll behind us?
So, you can, because you are so this is not ambush. But there does appear to be an arrow flying towards you. It misses very badly, and you turn around, and up on top of the hill, there you can see at least one, possibly more, orc that are preparing for war, that have spotted you running towards Aragorn, and they are drawing their bows back, getting ready to shoot. Well, one is already shot.
Orcs, you say?
Yes.
Now that is interesting.
And you can't see if there's at least if you want to make a perception check, you can see if you can maybe spot how many there are. But there's at least one.
Sure, why not? 24.
You can see from where you're standing. There's 4 orc archers, and another figure holding or there's 6 figures. 4 are orc archers. 1 is a larger orc, and then there's a man that's being held by the orc, the larger orc.
I'm ready to go now.
Well, I think that's where we're gonna end it, because this
okay.
is currently how things are set up. So you guys are at the base of Weathertop. You've just been shot at. There is 6 figures. 1 is a man being held by a large orc, possibly an orc captain. And then there's 4 orc archers that are getting ready to shoot.
So like, where exactly are they kind of positioned? Like,
so they are
on this tower, or
this tower,
or back here.
So this tower is broken down, and they are looking out from the ruins. Let me see if I can get a placeholder, because I forget that you can't see my
Yeah.
my
Okay.
my things. So
and these are 5-foot squares.
yeah,
Oh my goodness! What the?
I can't see because of okay. So yeah, so there is. Why can't I move?
So wait, what's the range of my?
Did I get? So they're placed at around here. I'm not sure why these are so big, but that's fine. So there's four archers. These is just a placeholder. So these are out, and then there's one guy there, and then there's a figure being held by the orc captain.
Interesting.
Well, hold this
Next time
money.
you're gonna need to remind me what like favorite enemy does, what Bane of Orcs on this spear does.
Yes, but that is where we're gonna end this foray. You guys are looking up at enemies, 4 archers, captain, and then there's a figure that's being held.